Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. Has conscious manifestation made your life difficult? Hey guys, in this video I will be touching upon this topic. And I actually thought multiple times before making this video because I felt that people will take it in a slightly wrong way, because I am myself a manifestation teacher and I love the concept of manifestation. Nothing empowers me more than waking up every morning knowing that I can and I will manifest the life of my dreams. But in this topic, I want to touch upon a few things which I feel have been taken out of context, some misconceptions that people have developed in terms of manifesting, and some things that I want you to actually understand. Because if you are in one of these places and if you have clicked on this video, then I am pretty sure that you actually align with at least one of these things. I'm pretty sure that you actually align with the idea of at least one of these things. So let's get into it, and I'm going to be sharing a few things, and this is going to be my honest opinion about it. If you are someone who has ever worked with me or who has been following me for a while, either here or on my Instagram channel, then you know that I have a habit of being super honest about everything. That no matter what comes, I will not lie to you. So at least you can count on the fact that no matter what happens, I will not be lying to you about anything. I will always be honest with you. I will tell you what works, what doesn't, what has worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, and what has worked for my clients and what hasn't. I have around 11 success story highlights on my Instagram channel. And I'm not bragging about it here. I'm just wanting you to understand that if I'm saying something which has proof, that means to a certain degree it works. So if it works, there is no harm that comes to you if you follow it, right? So let's get into it. First, for the sake of this video, I will explain this in a very simple way on what manifestation actually is. I usually don't make notes for videos, but I made a few for this one. Manifestation in its essence, what it means is that everything around me is a reflection of me. But when I'm talking about everything around me being a reflection of me, I need to have a very super clear understanding of who I am. Because until and unless I understand who I am, where I am coming from, then there is no point in me getting into this journey, because I will not be able to understand anything properly in the first place. But what is it confused to be? Because it's important to understand what people think about it is. In this community, people have started to think about manifestation as just a end all be all, which means I need to manifest this person, I need to manifest this money, I need to manifest this car, I need to get these things in my life in a particular way, or else I'm not going to be okay. And the mere fact that I think that there is a possibility that it might not come in the manner that I want, or that there is a possibility that this thing is not going to happen in the exact time frame that I want, triggers me to such a degree that I'm not even going to be able to be emotionally stable about it. And I'm not targeting anyone here, I'm just being honest about what happens, and I don't want you to actually go through that. I just want to be super honest that there is a way to go forward with it, which is a holistic and a healthy way, which gets you the results that you're looking for, and there is a way to just sabotage your own life. Of course, second one is not what manifestation is. Manifestation has been confused with a lot of things. It has been confused with obsession, it has been confused with running away from your real issues, and a combination and accumulation of that has been called a desire. I will give you a few examples and I will tell you where people can go wrong. And this is not me, again, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to offend anyone or trying to target you. I hope that you listen to what I have to say so that actually you can make your life better and actually get the things that you want. So let's take a topic. I do this often on my Instagram page. So let's talk about Rick. Let's say Rick is someone who came to me and wants to manifest a specific person. But Rick in itself isn't just coming to me to manifest a specific person. The manifestation of a specific person is accumulation. The desire to be with that person is a mixture of a lot of things. It's a mixture of an obsession that Rick has towards that person. Rick is also someone who is so insecure because he feels that that's the best person I can ever get. So even when that person treats him bad, he does not actually create any boundaries or walk away. He thinks that me settling for these situations and me tolerating someone's misbehavior is manifesting. That is not what manifesting is. And I already have a video on this topic. I will link it down below so that you can check it out. Rick also is someone who only feels loved when he's rejected. because that is how it was with his parents. So every time someone rejects Rick, he starts to take that as a sign of love. So when someone rejects him, he thinks that that means that that person is loving him. And Rick comes to me or gets into this community. If he comes to me, he will get the honest answer. He will get the answer that, hey man, you first need to work on these things. Not because I don't want you to get what you want, but because I do. And I want that when it comes to you, your issues mentally and your issues with your own self and your stability comes and your emotions get regulated and you are in a place where you can maintain it. The worst thing that happens with clients is that they get what they want only to lose it 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, because they are working on themselves till they get what they want, and as soon as they do, they go back to the same patterns. If I was in Rick's situation, or Rick would come to me, I would be recommending him to work on all these things and I would be formulating a game plan that does that. But the issue starts here is that, and this has happened to me a few times, so of course I'm speaking from experience, is that when I tell Rick that, Rick says that, oh no, but I saw this video where this person said that, oh, you just need to ignore everything, just do this. And I have been trying it, but I have only been getting more obsessed. I have been feeling very overwhelmed with it. And I don't want to affirm more. I don't want to visualize more. But it was not about the visualization and affirmations in the first place. It was about working on the issues that truly matter. And I have seen that, let's say Rick gets defensive. Oh, why are you telling me that I have to work on myself? All I want to do is I want to just affirm and get what I want. That's not what it is about. It is about self-transformation. Manifestation is a self-transformation journey. It's a journey where you grow as a human being. It's your, I would not, like, for the lack of a better word, I would say it's the place that you have to be at. It's the destiny that is yours, to be the person who you can be, to become the person who you have to be. Because you succeeding means everything around you succeeds. Let's come to the second topic. Let's talk about someone who's coming from a place of manifesting money. Okay, so let's say there is this person, let's call her Leela. So let's say Leela comes to me and she says that, hey Karan, I want to manifest a lot of wealth. And I tell her, okay, let's talk and understand you more. And when once understanding her, I get to know that she is someone who has this habit of complaining about her issues, and money is the biggest issue, and she puts everything on that. So let's say she's late to the gym. She can just as easily say that, oh, I'm late to the gym because my gym is far away and I couldn't get a good gym near me because I did not have money, or I do not have supplements to buy it. Or let's say she does not want to go out and socialize because she has anxiety socializing, but instead of dealing with that, she just says, I cannot go out because I don't have money. And I'm not saying that maybe she actually doesn't, right? And that's fine. But money has become an escape for her to deal with a lot of things, right? And I tell her that, hey, this is what it is. You actually have to work on these things, because even though you're saying I want money, a part of you actually loves not having it, because you can actually put a lot of things on this part because it makes your life better. And then she starts saying, no, I just want to affirm and get money. But focus on the things that truly matter. This is where it comes that I'm running away from the real issues that are present. Let's say I talk about another person. Let's call him Karan. So let's say Karan is someone who is coming from a place where he has a lot of self-concept issues, and he's someone who does not feel worthy of anything. And to a certain degree, once he starts getting the things that he wants, because he's a failure type personality, he keeps finding more reasons to victimize himself about. And I tell Karan that, hey, you, and this is a quote that I read somewhere, I don't know exactly where it came from, so if any of you do, please comment it down below. And this guy said, you now have things that you said you would be happy when you get. So he said that you now have achieved the things that you said will make you happy, but it still hasn't. That must mean that happiness is not in these things. And I tell Karan that, hey, I know that you want to work on XYZ, but you also need to understand that at some point you have to take responsibility of your victimizing actions, instead of just blaming the world for everything that has happened to you. And he says that, no, the world has been cruel. Maybe that's true, but that doesn't mean that eventually you won't have to take responsibility for your life and work on these things for yourself. Please understand that my job as a teacher, as a coach, is to bring an impact in your life in some way, shape or form, which I really want to do. And any person who has taken a coaching session with me, no matter if they like the way that I explain things or no matter if they like my content, they actually can all attest to the fact that I'm super honest. I'm someone who tells you what is going on and what actually you need to focus on. And you have to understand that there is no escape to self-work. The focus of manifestation should be emotional freedom. It should be getting into a place where you're emotionally free. I ask this question to a lot of my long term. So I have 3-month and monthly sessions. So I ask this question to a lot of my clients that what does emotional freedom mean to you? And the answer that everyone came down to is emotional freedom means my ability to be able to say that I'm not dependent on the outside circumstances to feel good. That is what your goal should be. Getting your manifestations is just a byproduct of being emotionally free. And I'm not trying to put a condition here, but my goal for you is not just so that you get what you want. My goal for you is to get what you want and actually succeed in it. Not just so that you can be even more miserable after getting what you want because you thought that that will save you, but it didn't. Please understand that working on yourself has no escape. If getting into manifestation has made your life worse, it's because you're actually doing it in a way which is making it like you're confusing manifestation with wishful thinking. That I will just think about something and it will come towards me. And no, manifestation is an embodiment self-transformation practice. And once you actually understand that, you would be in a position where you can get good results out of it. One more thing that I would like to say. If you have started this journey and you're actually working on everything and you are facing difficulties, please understand that of course there are going to be some difficulties. Of course resistance is going to be a part of it. I don't attest by this idea that everything comes easy to you. It does at some point, but when you have resistance against it, of course it is difficult. So please don't put yourself down if you're facing some difficulties just because you are starting this journey and you're facing resistance and opposite circumstances are still there. Show compassion towards yourself, but understand that at some point we have to take responsibility and know that if something is going wrong, that doesn't mean that I have to attach any meaning to it. I can still keep persisting and still get what I want. I really wish you guys all the very best and I want you to succeed. Always know that there is always going to be this one person rooting for you, and if you are in resistance and if you feel that nothing is working out, open this video, watch it thousands of times, as many times as you can, make it viral. Anyone who is into the manifestation community, show them this video, because this is not just for me. I want this message to be spread so that you guys can understand that gaining something shouldn't come at the expense of your own self, and working on yourself is absolutely important. I will see you guys in the next video and hope you have a good day. Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions and I will see you guys in the next one.